I hope everyone's doing well. Before we get started, I want to mention that it's very important that we are able to maintain a connection. I've been trying to call people individually and share texts and have real phone conversations, but feel free to call me as well, and I'll try to take as many calls as possible and call you back, because we really don't have much else, and that human contact is so important. I miss you, and hopefully it's reciprocal, and if we can stay in touch as much as possible, it really gives chizuk to everyone, because we do feel the rigors and the strain from the isolation. Also, it's important to realize that even though this has dragged on, we can't lower our guard. And I understand it's human nature to say, I paid my dues, I've been in isolation, I've been so careful, so I don't have to do it anymore. And I compare it to dieting, that a person really puts a lot of effort into losing those pounds and they reach the mark, the goal, and then there's this attitude, I'm immune, I can eat whatever I want because look, I accomplished my goal. And we know it doesn't work that way. The weight can come back. So we really have to be careful and follow the protocols. And Be'ezras Hashem will have some sort of breakthrough and we'll get past this. But we still have to be careful. It's the mitzvah of pikuach nefesh. A real challenge that we've had during all of this is the separation from shul. And so many people say, I wish I could go to shul. And that really figures prominently in this week's Sedra. We have a story of somebody, a Jew, who's in isolation. He's in a foreign environment. He's an Eved, a slave or a servant, and he's sold to a non-Jew. And he's in this very alien culture. And he looks around him and he has no support. And he has no ability to connect with his fellow Jews. And he might even have the misapprehension of saying, well, if my master doesn't keep Shabbos, if my master worships idolatry, then I can do whatever he does. I can take on his lifestyle. And that sort of speaks to us because we don't have the normal society norms, at least within Jewish society, to keep each other honest, if you will. So that is a challenge that we have right now. But interestingly enough, the Ramban says, based on the very last pasuk of Parshas Behar, is there are certain mitzvos, he calls them avos, the patriarchal mitzvos that keep us in line. Even that Jew who's in isolation in the foreign culture of the non-Jew's home, he goes to the Beis HaMikdash when it comes to Yontif, the three festivals, Aliyah L'Regel. And the Ramban says that experience of being around other Jews, the sanctity of the Beis HaMikdash, he'll hold on to that, and that will help him stay the course and maintain his identity. So that really is our plight, that we're not in shul. And even though it's not the Beis HaMikdash, but when we would go either once a day, a few times a week, once a week on Shabbos, sing the Aron Kodesh, hearing Kriyas Torah, answering Kedusha, singing the familiar Nigunim, that was chizuk in a way that we don't even realize, that it kept us connected during our course of the week. And we sorely miss that. And perhaps we'll end with a message. It's not Musar, but it has to be taken to heart, that we are looking forward to the end of all of this. We need a breakthrough. The news from the county that we're in this until August did not go over well on many levels. And who knows what will be in the coming days, weeks, and months. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, we'll be able to get out of this. That's our tefillah. But let's appreciate what shul really means. It's not just a place, which is important for socializing, but shul is to have that connection, that patriarchal mitzvah that keeps us honest, that keeps us connected. And if we daven to Hashem at home, that we want to get back, just like we are pining for that, Hashem, the Gemara says, He's pining for us to come back and to answer Amen Yeshmei Rabbi. And Kaviyachal Hashem is also crying out, I miss the voices in shul. So if we show that we want it, and we say to Hashem, we miss you, we want to come back to your home, hopefully He'll invite us back in. I wish everybody a good Shabbos. Again, stay safe, and we'll daven to be able to reunite very soon. B'mher of Yameinu.